Time to get back to this. We're playing with buttons and stuff today. So far, I'm doing things that are somewhat a secret, but we're testing some stuff, so, yeah. Alright. Thus far, we have a Samaria switch that will trigger these eye switches, and it'll do some things for me. Alright, let's see what we got here. We've got Copycat 10 on this, so that all of the eye switches will change anything that has 10 on it. Although I really should do a better job at labeling. Yeah, we're gonna copy 10 here. Yeah, there's like labels within labels now, because 3.0 has added this this kind of like crazy independent trigger thing. So I could like add a different kind of trigger and give it a different effect. So if I wanted like the Samaria shot to do something different than if I were to shoot the combo with like a bow or a boomerang or something, that is suddenly possible apparently. So I guess let me go ahead and give it a spin. Actually, I'm kind of curious to see it. So let's do, where's boomerang? Okay, boomerang here, and then all we're gonna do is we're gonna change it to a different combo instead, just to kind of see it in action. I did want to come back to workshop showing off the pirate ship, but it doesn't matter. I can just do whatever, whenever. Who cares? Alright. We can do whatever the flip we want here. Okay, except I don't have the boomerang in the test file, evidently. Okay, boomerang. Hee boomerang. Okay, so if I use my Samaria shot, that'll do the thing like it normally does. That's a permanent thing, though. I come in here now, well, and then I took away the boomerang from myself. Good. Okay, if I hit it with a boomerang instead, it did. It rotated it sideways. That's the other kind of trigger. And now that it's a different combo, it's no longer affected by Samaria. So yeah, you can do some kind of crazy stuff now, apparently. Independent triggers is going to blow this wide open, and now there's so many more things we can do without scripting. Keep some convenient things for scripting, of course, but yeah, oh my god. That's crazy. Yeah, so this first one answers to a Samaria shot. This one answers to a boomerang. What's kind of interesting, they got this like little priority system, it seems like, too. Where if I guess if you somehow trigger them at the same time or whatever, it should prioritize based on the list. I'm not going to attempt to make a boomerang and a Samaria shot at the same time to test this, but yeah, it does look pretty cool, actually. Deleting a trigger cannot be undone. Well, I'm deleting it, so get owned. Alright. Excellent, so that's really cool to see in action. Multi-independent triggers and doom and demise and destruction. Alright. God, how's that for a throwback? Alright. Yeah, now that I've gotten distracted. Where the heck was I? I was going to now test something. What was I going to test? Oh, we need to set up buttons. We have fancy buttons now. Let's see. What we're going to do... We're going to make a sequential switch puzzle. And what I would like to do it with... It's that guy, but without a... Here we go. We'll do it with this guy. Okay, let's head on way down here to my my new shiny script emporium for things, because I got tired of lumping. See, when I did Inverse Mirror with Evan, when I did Node with Archaea and Rainstorm, we would just dump whatever combos wherever. You can kind of see remnants of me doing it from like the Lost Lineage days, even this quest itself. I'm just putting these things in random spots where they're needed or whatever. I'm trying to make a more concerted effort to possibly not drive myself crazy, and so maybe I can scroll to random pages and find things later. But yeah, so we're gonna try to store the scripted stuff down here on page 250. I probably will run out by starting all the way down here at 250, but I guess I can just go to like 240 and do more script labels or whatever. It's not that big of a deal. Alright, so what we're going to do... Let's see... Okay, we are going to need... Okay, new FFC. And we're gonna need on combo 1 here. Combo 1, buddy. The quintessential blank combo thing or whatever. Alright, let's activate our new friend. Sequential switch. Ooh, shiny. Let's see, I can pick whatever I want for this. This one is probably permanent. I think this has to be a 1. Let me double check here. Okay. Switch sounds. Oh wait, is this the secret sound actually? Hang on, this might be the secret sound. Let's see, sequential. Yeah, this is the secret sound. Okay. So we'll do, I guess we could default here, but it does happen to be sound effect 27, which is pretty funny, so there we go. Alright. We could just leave it at -1 because I think that's the default secret sound. I don't think I need anything else out of this, except probably the usual run at initial. Okay. Okay, so now anything with flag 98 on it will become our new shiny button buddies. And now I just need to figure out how the rest of this is going to work out. Okay. Let's see, because it doesn't actually look like any of the buttons have... I'm looking at like an example thing on the side here. Interesting. It doesn't look like the example buttons actually have anything on them. Let's see if this is the right combo. This is the right combo. Okay. And there's no script on it at all. Okay. So I guess I just need to figure out how I'm setting the order. Nothing seems to control the order here. Let's read more on the script page. Let's see. Oh, is it just... Oh, it's just doing, like, raised... Yeah, it's just doing raised combo numbers. Oh, okay, so I guess I don't have to set anything up. Okay, so this will just automatically be 1. Interesting. Okay. Okay, and then this will just automatically be 2. This will automatically be 3. This will automatically be 4. Okay, we'll spawn a chest or something for the test, I suppose. Okay. So let's see. One. Oh, here. I guess I'll put them a little close to each other down here. Okay. Supposedly these are going to step next on their own without me doing anything. Let's find out if that's the case. Okay. Automatically triggered. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Do I have like a, Okay, no, I don't. Hang on. Oh, wait, I'm bad. Hang on, I forgot a step, didn't I? Okay. Yeah, and put my flags down. Flag activate! Okay. Alright, now let's see what we got. Okay. Ooh, okay. Interesting. So is that playing the sound twice because of the... Let's continue. Okay. Oops, my chest didn't spawn. Was I on the wrong layer? Oh, I was on the wrong layer. Silly old Teamudf. Alright. Okay, so it'll work. Let's see. The thing about the double sound, though. Let's go in the script file really quick. Sound effect when a switch is released. Does the actual test file do that? It does. Oh, okay. I guess because it's releasing... Oh. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. I guess I misinterpreted what it would actually be doing, so I guess that kind of makes sense then. Alright, so it's only really lit when I'm... No, it's not actually lit when I'm stepping on them. Because some people might be playing without sound. I don't know. I guess it's not horribly necessary. It's just really weird that it works in the example quest. Because that means that there could be like other things in here that don't work. Let's try something else and see if the cycle doesn't work. Let's do like a switch remote. Okay, where's a... Okay. We'll come back into this room for this one. Okay. Okay, in the case of the switch remote, it appears... Let's see what the pressure has to be here. A pressure... Set to 1 to make the switch a pressure switch. Set to 2 to make a pressure switch that only reacts to push blocks. We'll do a step for now, so we'll leave it at 0. Set to the switch's ID 0 if the secret is temporary, or the switch is pressure triggered. Interesting, okay. A block or link must stay on it to stay to keep trigger. Okay, so you know what? Actually, hang on. Then we do want... Hang on. Let's put 1 on the pressure. Let's put 0 on the ID, I guess. Make sure these are like this over here. Okay, yeah, okay. Okay, we'll pick on another flag. Okay. Now, the only difference here is this is actually going to play the role of the switch in this particular script, it looks like. Okay, so let's head on down to 250. Okay. Oh no, am I gonna spawn on that? No, I've got a block down. Okay. These are responding. Interesting. Okay. How weird. So those are working properly. These do not seem to. Oh, that's annoying because the puzzle I'm trying to do is a sequence puzzle and there's no feedback. Okay. Huh. Okay, so the thing is working. Hey, Bush. Hey, Bush. Okay. So that's really weird, because this page doesn't mention... Alright, I figured it out. I got tricked by my own layering here. Okay, so the buttons work. I guess I just don't have to waste that much time on it. Okay, what's next? Do I want to check any of these other ones beforehand? The remote? You know what? Okay, hang on. There is one more. There is one more type that I did want to check, because I think this will be one of the more fun ones. I'm going to assume, yeah, okay. I'm going to release the bees. Happy release the bees now. Okay, this will have a thing on it. Oh yeah, trap was 27, that's pretty funny. Okay, then I need to put the enemy ID in. Well, Evan loves enemy 87 lately, so... There we go. Evan sure loves his enemy 87 lately. We're gonna toss this in the upper left corner. I want to see where this goes though. Oh no! Oh baby. Man, that's not a real a real Death Knight. I must have modified the Death Knight after all this time. Yo, what's going on, Chef? How you doing, buddy? We're testing buttons and other really hot trash today. And screaming at things, but yeah, that's par for the course. Give me the treasure! Oh, okay. Okay, they all actually then swap when it's done. That's interesting. I guess that means... Okay, so that's so they don't, like, yeah, interact anymore, I'm guessing. Okay. Yeah, because why would you want them to continue to interact after that? Okay. Yeah, and so these are completely independent of one another. What the heck was that? Oh, that's the pot of greed. Okay. I thought I saw something weird on the screen, dude. Alright. Very good. Summon the Death Knight! Yay! Okay, very good. Okay, so all those are working. I'm not sure what else I would, let's see. Oh, I wanted to see what the hidden switch thing was like. This will make the switch invisible until the combo underneath it matches the combo on the FFC. At which point the FFC will become visible and active. Huh. Interesting. I probably wouldn't use that. I kind of notoriously don't like using the Lens of Truth, so I don't see myself actually needing that one, but sure, it's kind of fun. I'm not even actually sure that's what it's saying. I probably am just misinterpreting it. Okay, and then we've got all our friends. Yeah, we've got the hit all. Hit all is actually not necessary because we have the combo editor. However, this probably is faster to set up. Let's see, for this script, all switches in the same group should share the same combo and be placed on layer 0. Should be the combo for the switch when it hasn't been pressed. When pressed, shift to the next. Okay, unlike the others... Okay, this is not one of the switches. Okay, FFC is invisible. Let's go to a screen with hit all then, and see what's up. Okay, hit all. Apply directly to the forehead now. Alright. Come on, back in here. I should probably... Let me pick a different combo so I don't get, like, confused. Okay, here. Make this one. Alright, we're gonna put... our switch hit all... Okay, let's see. Set this to the combo number used for the unpressed switches. Okay, what were you? Oh, it was like 64020, I think. Let me double check. 64020. Okay, cool. Okay. I can also actually bury this up here because this isn't being interacted with apparently. Okay, this is a pressure. We'll leave it unpermanent for now, I suppose. And I can't read the rest because the screen is too small. There we go. Set to 1. Oh, that's the other one. Okay, ID. Set to 0 if the switch is temporary or you're only using... Okay. Set to the flag that specifies the region for the remote secret. If you're using screen secrets instead of remote ones, this can be ignored. Okay. Interesting. The flag that specifies the region for the remote secret. Okay. Specifies the layer for the remote secret. Huh. If you want the scripter... Oh, here, we haven't swapped songs in a while, huh? Let's, grab... one of the chill ones. Layer 2 for the secret switch ID. If you want the script to remember which switches were pressed after leaving the screen, set to the starting ID for the group of switches. Huh. This is going to use screen D. Okay. So I just have to be a little careful because I have something that's actually going to heavily use screen D. Okay. So I just have to be a little careful with where I put these. Okay. Okay. Starting ID... Does he explain starting ID anywhere? No, just switch ID. Okay. This is a number between 1 and 128 assigned to a switch for keeping track of whether or not the switch has been triggered when re-entering. Okay. Okay. The group of switches. Let me look at the combos. I'm curious how this is... How the heck is this playing out? I actually think I just need to load the example here to figure out what inflated this is even talking about. I don't think I actually get what this one is talking about. Let's see, they're maybe grouped by the color? Can't quite tell. Let's see if they're grouped by color here. Wait, those are... Okay. Huh. The example might not help me here. Well, okay, those are probably just pressured ones, right? No. Maybe not. I don't know. Okay. What the heck am I looking at here? Okay. Let's load in from where I think the entrance is. Maybe that'll help it make more sense. Okay. Okay, so those two lower this one. So what's special? Okay, so 9. Okay, so all the 912s. Okay, I think I see how this is going to work. Okay, so all the 912s will affect flag 98. That's what's happening here? Okay, so in my example, or I guess my try here. Okay, I think I've already used... Okay. So let's pick a different combo. Okay, so all these guys will affect... What have I used here? 98, 99, something. I'm just going to use 100. All these will affect flag 100. Okay. Wait, you don't have... Oh no, oh my god, his example uses a negative layer. Oh no. I just realized what I'm looking at. Oh no. Okay. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Okay, what does this... Okay. So how do I decide what it does? Let's place some. Place them along this wall. Okay, so all those will affect these, which does something to flag 100. I guess let me plop down a 100 here and see what happens. That spawned the chest. Okay. So it really just triggered screen secrets. Okay. So I probably have to tell it to do something else, right? Let's see. Oh wait, did I tell this thing to do flag 100? Oh, I did. Okay. ID maybe 1? That was 0 switch ID pressure. Okay. Okay. Let me read the ID thing again. D3. Okay, set the controller's ID. Set. Oh, set if switch is temporary using screen secrets. Okay, that's probably why. Let's set it to 1 and see what changes. Okay. It made this box, which was flag 100. Now, the only thing is I don't think I can set... I don't really have a way to set that anywhere, do I? That must be why he used layer -2, but... Switch combos themselves must still be placed on layer 0. Okay. Do I have to do this backwards for some reason? Layer 1. So let's put... Well, let's change one thing at a time here and see what happens. Okay, now walkable, right? Okay, now walkable. Oh, I have to do it backwards. Oh. Oh god, okay, alright. Huh. Alright, I guess. I'm gonna need to take notes on that one. That one's weird. Okay. I guess we figured it out, though. Alright, well, we have weird buttons. And we did my goofy Samaria switches, I guess. Which luckily did not need the nightmare of the buttons. Okay. Summon the Death Knight! Please summon! Okay, and all these things are independent to each other, which is really cool. Good, good, good. Alright, I am going to have a snack, so I'm going to end the YouTube footage for now, but we'll come back and do some other garbage. Thanks for watching.